my loves, and welcome to this month's Patreon Q&A. I hope you guys are well. I hope you're having a great day so far. It's a rainy day where I am, which to me translates to the perfect tarot weather, although every day is tarot weather for me. But there's just something so peaceful, quiet, and romantic about like watching the rain outside your window. So I'm really enjoying myself, and I'm excited about today's reading. So for those of you guys who don't know what my Patreon Q&As are, each month I get asked questions from my patrons over at Patreon, and I choose some to answer here on YouTube. And as this video is compiling various questions on different people, I am going to try and be as short and succinct as I can. If there are any of the topics discussed today that you'd like me to do a standalone reading to, do let me know in the comment section below. I will try to fit all the questions that I got in this one video, but if it gets too long, I might divide it into two parts. So as usual, guys, I just want to make a quick disclaimer that I'm not going to be divulging too much into each person's personal lives out of respect for them and for whomever I do a reading about in the future. If you're interested in any of the cards I use, would like to join me on Patreon, or would like to get a private reading for yourself, you can find all of these in the description box below. So my Etsy shop for private readings is going to reopen Monday next week. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. It would truly mean a lot to me. And yeah, let's get straight into the reading. Okay, guys, so the first question is about Joe Alwyn, Taylor Swift, and Travis. So the question is, what does Joe Alwyn think about Taylor and her relationship with Travis? Are there still lingering feelings there, and are they truly over what happened between them? So let's just go. What does Joe Alwyn think about Taylor and her relationship with Travis? Just one more. Okay, guys, so wow. This guy has a very good head on his shoulders. I feel like he's someone that is very level-headed. Okay, we have the Hermit, we have Temperance, we have Strength. So 3 major arcanas. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. To be honest with you, it seems like Joe tries to disassociate or avoid reading or seeing any type of news about Taylor and Travis. I see that with the Hermit. He just tries to like go inward and focus on himself. He tries to avoid any of that, reading any news, hearing about it, things like that, just because he's trying to keep a level head. He doesn't want to hate her. He doesn't want to think badly of her. I think, in fact, with the Queen of Pentacles here, he still holds her to a very high regard. He has a lot of respect for her. And I think he's literally just trying his hardest to keep his peace. Like, that is the most important part for him, is that he keeps his peace. There's a level of maturity that Joe has. It's almost like, I understand that this is how life unfolded and how things worked out between us, and now, you know, she's with this person and there's all these news coming out, and he's trying to find strength and understanding in the situation. And the only thing that he can control, obviously he can't control the situation, he can't control what news comes out, what's on the papers. The only thing that he can control is his peace and his sanity. And so he really tries to avoid any news about them. And in regards to Taylor, I see that he has a lot of respect for her still, very, very much so. Okay, next question. I have 3 questions about Taylor Swift, so I hope you guys don't mind that I'm gonna do them like back to back. Okay, so Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn's relationship, how do they feel about each other at this moment? So we already had a little bit of a preview in regards to how Joe feels, but let's have another look. So Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn, how do they feel about each other at the moment? There was something very different about their life missions, what they wanted to accomplish in life, and how they viewed the world. I see that with the 10th house here. They're both very ambitious in their own right. They're both very hardworking people. But I think how Joe viewed his future and how Taylor viewed her future didn't coincide, like are on completely different paths. They're just very, very different. I see that, sorry, one second. And I think that had a huge, huge toll on their relationship. It just made it difficult for it to work. Sorry, not this deck. Work is everything for both of them, is very important. And I feel like work is very much connected to their identities and how they see each other. But for some reason, because, well, not for some reason, but because the way they viewed their careers are so completely different, and the things they want to accomplish, okay, their life missions are so very different, it will cause some rifts. There can be very big ego, and I feel like when it came to their relationship in the past, they both had to suppress so much ego, both Joe and both Taylor, in order for things to work. And I think it just got to the point where it just didn't work anymore. Like, let me be honest with you guys, okay, with the 10 of Pentacles here, I feel like, okay, sorry, my chest is like a little bit tight, which is why it sounds like I'm out of breath. Let me tell you that it really feels like their relationship lasted for much longer, like, than it maybe should have. Like, as in, that means they held on for as long as they could. That means they tried their best for as long as they could until they finally realized, listen, with the Devil in reverse and the Tower here, let's call it what it is. It's not working anymore. It's like we are still like trying to hold on to a burning house, basically, is what I'm seeing, okay? We have the 10th house, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, the 10 of Pentacles, okay? Literally, career, status, money. This is something that at first worked for them and then worked against them, okay? There's a lot of ego there that they tried to suppress for each other because there was a lot of love there. But in the end, I think they're just very, very different people. And with the 10 of Pentacles, I think they always thought this was going to be long term. I feel there was this sense of like, okay, I found my person. We're going to build a life together, almost. And especially with the Morning Star, keep shining even when the others have quit. Other people would have quit this relationship a long time ago, but they held on for as long as they could. So it's actually making me feel some type of way. I don't know much about Joe Alwyn or Taylor Swift's relationship, but it does... yeah, it does seem like they really did love each other, very much so. But anyways, okay, I'm being shown so much about the past. How do they feel about each other in this moment right now, in this moment in time? How do they feel about each other in this moment in time? How do they feel about each other in this moment in time? One more? No, that's it? Okay. Wow. Please, just one more. No, I feel like this one had already flicked. It's difficult because there are so many memories there. Okay, sorry, there's one card that jumped out. 1 second. It's under the table. Oh, wow. Okay, it's very difficult and it's very complicated because there's a lot of memories there and they spent a lot of time together. We have the 7 of Cups, we have the 4 of Wands in reverse, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, we have the 9 of Wands, we have the World, and we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So there's almost this feeling of disconnect, okay? Are they talking to each other? No, they're not talking to each other. I feel like they've built a wall around, you know, like between each other, especially with the Ace of Swords and the 4 of Wands. There's this feeling from Joe where, sorry, I want to be careful. It's almost like this, right? Like, obviously there's so many layers to someone. You have a lot of different personalities. And I feel like the last time they spoke, Joe was almost surprised. There's almost this air of like, I don't know what to expect or who to expect to talk to the next time I talk to you. Because I feel like the way that Taylor maybe portrays herself to Joe now is very different to how it used to be. Obviously, they've, you know, like they've gone through a lot. But what I'm trying to say is basically there is a wall between them. The memories are still there because there's a lot of memories, okay? Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, guys. The energy is very muddled, which is why, you know, I was being shown so much of their past. There's something about a man, a middleman. I keep getting a man, a middleman. It could be her father, it could be management or something like that. But I feel like someone from her camp is actually still in touch with him. Like a male energy from her camp, okay? We have the, where was it? Where are you? Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the King of Swords, we have the Page of Swords. Definitely there's someone in her camp that is still in touch, still is in good terms with Joe, is what I'm trying to say. But how are Taylor and Joe doing right now? I don't feel like there is communication, but I will be honest, they still sometimes think about each other. Why? Because there's obviously still so much there, right? There's so much history there, so many memories shared between them. So that's what I'm gonna say. Okay, guys, so next question is also still about Taylor Swift. So, one second. Okay, how is Taylor feeling about her album and what are the vibes around it? Okay, so how is Taylor feeling about her album and what are the vibes around it? Oh, this card wanted to jump out. Okay, I love it. Oh, so we have money, thought, cheerfulness. Again, money. Money is a big thing, you guys. And having fun. Huh, this is very interesting. Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting is that, wow. Okay, first of all, so how is Taylor feeling about her album? She's feeling excited about her album. I think she predicts this album is going to do really, really well and make a lot of money. Not that she is, you know, money hungry or anything like that. Not at all. But I think she predicts it's going to do well in the charts and bring in a lot of money. Financially, it's going to be sound. Okay. I think with the 8 of Wands, there's so much. I think, okay, sorry, I'm just getting so many messages. I feel like there were so many more songs that she was going to put in the album. And I feel like in the future, she's going to say, maybe in an interview, like, oh yeah, there were so many things I wanted to put in, but I just couldn't, something like that. And she needed to reevaluate which songs would maybe be more commercially viable, what people would enjoy more, etc., things like that. Because I feel like there were some good ones that she didn't put in this album. In regards to the vibe, I feel like it's almost like, oh my gosh, all of a sudden I got an image of Jessica Simpson, which is so random. Sorry guys, I had a package delivery. But anyway, as I was saying, in regards to the vibe, I feel like it's very much like, I just got a picture of Jessica Simpson, and which is super random because I haven't thought of Jessica Simpson in a million years. But you know how after she got her divorce, I think with Nick Lachey, she released a song and it was like Public Affair, something like that. It was her having fun with her girlfriends, roller skating, things like that. I feel like there's gonna be a song like that. With cheerfulness and the sun, I feel like there's going to be a song about having fun and having support from her loved ones. But let's look a little bit more into the vibe of the album. So the vibe of the album is going to have half and half. There's going to be, oops, yeah, with the 7 of Cups, you guys are going to be getting a lot, okay? There's definitely a new sound that you guys are getting, but also with the moon and the sun, okay, there's melancholy feeling, maybe something a little bit softer, maybe something a little bit quieter, but then there's also those really, really loud sounds is what I'm getting. Okay. It's about healing, literally. The album is about healing, okay? We have Doctor, we have Hope, we have Cheerfulness, we have the Sun, okay? Literally, this whole album is about healing, is about doing better, is about being thoughtful again. It's about kind of going through your thought. It's almost like a diary is what I'm hearing, okay, guys? Okay, thank you so much. Let's go to the next question. So, Snsd Sunny and Jessica Jung friendship. Snsd Sunny and Jessica Jung friendship. Oh, interesting. I feel like the answer might surprise you guys. Okay, Snsd Sunny and Jessica Jung friendship. They're still in touch, you guys. Is that what's surprising? Is it because they haven't talked to each other? Yeah, we have the Eight of Wands and we have the Three of Cups. Okay, so surprisingly, they're in touch and they're good friends, is what I'm trying to say. And the reason I say surprisingly is because we have the surprise here. So it feels like people wouldn't expect. But especially with the Three of Cups, there's almost like a sisterhood. So it's her. Sorry. Ooh. So it's her, so it's Sunny and Jessica, and maybe one more person, but they're in constant communication. They see each other quite often. They go drinking, things like that. Let's grab some more cards. Yeah, they keep tabs on each other. They're in constant communication. I feel like they've been through a lot. It wasn't always like this. Okay, with the Ten of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, there was a period of separation, of maybe it was just too much weight on their shoulders for this friendship to carry on. And with the Four of Pentacles, setting boundaries, keeping yourself safe at a distance from each other. But something happened, and now with the Chariot, I feel like they're kind of like moving forward with their friendship, and now it's going full steam ahead. Yeah, there's definitely a connection there. They're friends. They are friends. Okay, guys, next question is, let's see, sorry, one second. Okay, Sunoo and Niki, friendship, Enhypen. Okay, guys, I'm sorry if I'm saying their names right. I have never done a reading for Enhypen before, so I'm really not familiar with them. So Sunoo and Niki, friendship from Enhypen. Oh, okay. Oh, these cards are like jumping out, literally like shooting out so hard. So I feel like one of them is very outspoken and one of them sometimes doesn't think before they speak, or sometimes, sorry, one second. Okay, just one more. Just one more. Okay. Oof. Okay, guys, wow. So we have the Five of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. The Three of Swords was the first card to jump out. We have the Judgment in reverse. We have the Moon. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have the King of Cups. I don't even know where to start because this is a lot of information. And I want to be careful. Okay, first of all, with the Judgment in reverse, I feel like they used to be very close. Their connection was a lot stronger. Their bond was a lot stronger. And with the Judgment in reverse, it's almost like there's a rebirth. There was a change in their friendship, and not for the better. Okay. And I want to say this carefully because it doesn't mean that they're not friends. It just means that their friendship has gone through a lot of different stages, which is normal, right? Especially as you're growing up. So with the Five of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Swords, a new cycle started in their friendship, and it was caused by certain heartbreak. Someone was definitely hurt by someone else's actions, especially with the Moon and the King of Cups. One of them is definitely a lot more emotionally attuned than the other person. I got it straight away when the card jumped out, like shot like that. So one of them sometimes maybe says things without thinking. They probably don't mean anything by it, but the other person is more like, hey, how could you maybe do this or say this or whatever to me? Because they would never think of doing something similar to the other person. There's a feeling that one person is now holding back a lot more and is not as open to the other person as before. And with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, they used to be very solid friends, good friends, almost like, well, just like very, very close is what I'm trying to say. And now that connection is not there anymore, especially, yeah, look at this, guys. We have like bickering, okay, like not getting along. And Cancer is all about nurturing, love, being emotionally invested in one another and being vulnerable with each other. And there's the feeling that you can't do that. Why? Because you're so very different. One person almost like operates from their heart chakra and the other person operates from their throat chakra. I feel like one of them is very expressive, very free with how they express themselves, and very free with how they communicate, what they say. Their throat chakra is literally so clear to the point that the first thing that comes to their mind, they will say it. Whereas the other person is very much heart chakra, very much loving, feeling. Sometimes if something happens to them, they will think about it for days on end and things like that. And right now in this stage in life, that's just going against each other. And I'm not saying they're not friends. I'm just saying they're not best friends, okay? And they used to be closer is what I'm trying to say. Okay, guys, thank you so much. So next question is a quick look for Blackpink as a group in 2024. Can we expect a comeback this year? Will there be group activities to look forward to? Okay, a quick look for, oh, that was quick. Blackpink as a group in 2024. Okay, guys, so Blackpink. Oh, oh, one card jumped out. 1 second, guys. Okay, so we have the High Priestess in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Fool in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Their agency really wants them to. You guys, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, it's like the agency is like, come on, you guys can make so much money. Let's do it. How about this? How about that? That's what I'm seeing. They're literally like contacted a lot, okay? But the girls are like, sorry, no, not right now. Here's the thing, you guys. I feel like you guys might get something. Sorry, I hope you can see all the cards. Anyways, there's Two of Cups, there's a Two of Swords, the High Priestess in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, the Fool in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Knight of Swords. So there's almost like a pressure I see that the girls are getting from the agency. Come on, let's do this. I have a great idea. Let's do it. Come on, let's make bank. Like literally their company is not doing their best without Blackpink being active is what I'm trying to say, okay? There is a pressure from the agency to make money. Come on, let's do it. But it's almost like the girls are like, as much as we want to do it, you know, like almost for each other, if anything, we don't want to. I mean, not that they don't want to, like this is not the right time, okay? With the High Priestess in reverse, the Knight of Wands, the Fool in reverse, it's like they don't really want to move forward with these ideas that are given to them right now. Yeah, they're like, nope, sorry. I feel like right now they're tending to their needs. They're tending to their needs. They're tending to everyone's personal, the things that will make them happy, everyone's personal kind of like goals and aspirations. And with the Sun in reverse, they just want to focus on themselves right now, not the group. Yeah, it's almost like, sorry, there's a card that, yeah, it's almost like we want to, but the group can wait. The group can wait a little bit is what I'm hearing. Let me just look into this a little bit more. 1 second. So, with that being said, they're being offered, etc. Can we expect a comeback? Sorry, not this deck. Okay, 1 second. Can we expect a comeback this year? No, not a comeback. What about group activities? Yes, there's going to be a group activity, okay? A group activity, but not like a full-on major comeback is what I'm hearing. Anything else about this group activity? So, this group activity, sorry, what I'm seeing, you guys, is that it's almost like, the group activity is almost like a group appearance. Like you'll see them working together on something and they'll be doing something together, but it's not like a full-on comeback. I'm trying to explain it the way I see it. I'm so sorry, you guys. What I'm trying to say, it's almost like, I don't know, it feels like they're doing something for someone or for a brand or something like that together. Like they're doing something together, but it's not a full-on comeback. I will tell you though, there is, you know what, let me just, I don't know if I should. There's definitely an energy from one person in the group where they feel a little bit left behind, and I think they're putting a lot of pressure on themselves because they feel like they're not performing as well as everyone else right now. And I feel, yeah, and I think this energy is almost like really like enveloping this reading. And as you guys can see with the Eight of Cups and the Orphaned, here you see there's this person hunched back. I feel like there's one of them that will be pushing it. Let's do more. Let's do more. Again, you know, this is why I like to do readings that are like 6 months ahead, not a full year ahead, because a lot can change in 6 months and energies change all the time. Decision making, things like that. You are in control of your life, okay? I'm seeing right now, it looks like they won't have a full comeback, but they will have group activities. They'll do something together. You'll see them working together and it will be great. But I do see that there is one member in particular that feels a little bit left out, and I think like a little bit insecure about the current situation. And this member, I feel like she feels a lot more powerful when they're together. She feels a lot more in control when they're together. So she is going to be pushing for them to have more activities together this year. Yeah, so that's all I can say right now. Yeah, that's all I can say right now. I think, yeah, I guess we'll see, you guys. But to answer your question, they're definitely going to be doing something this year. I just don't think it's a full-on comeback, but definitely some Blackpink activities. And I'm hearing June, something about number 6 or June, something like that. Okay, guys, so Newjeans 2024 outlook. Ooh, what is this? Sorry, there's a deck from a different, there's a card from a different deck. Newjeans 2024 outlook. Ooh. Oof, sorry guys, there's a card that jumped out. Let me just grab a few more and then I'll grab that. Okay. I think 2024 needs to be the year of balance for Newjeans. I think they literally need to be prioritizing their work-life balance, because I think it's gonna be a lot. No? There's a lot of luck that will come in their career. There's gonna be a lot of opportunities that will come to them this year, especially for one member. I see that for one member in particular, they're going to get like almost like the deal of a lifetime. Like this is something that they've been wanting to do for a really long time. And this person actually expressed it. Oh my God, we have the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Swords. Oh, sorry, 1 second, guys. Just one more. No? Okay, guys, so I will be honest. Obviously, I'm gonna be a little bit careful. I see that the girls are gonna get a lot of opportunities this year, but they are going to be drained and they're gonna be so exhausted, and there's going to be moments where they literally feel like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. I can't do this for much longer. So the company should really be prioritizing self-care and work-life balance. I do see especially there's frustrations for one of their maybe managers or someone that is looking after them, because I feel like there's a lot of people that have a say in what they do, right? Upper managements, managers, company executives, whatever, things like that. What I'm trying to say is like almost there's someone that's looking out for them, but they don't have as much power as other people that are saying, no, we need to do this quarter and that quarter and that quarter. So this person is feeling frustrated, and Newjeans is also feeling frustrated because they feel like they're not being heard. At the same time, I also see that there's one member in particular that in 2024 is going to get favoritism from the company. So whatever she asks for or whatever she says or her activities or something like that is going to be highlighted. It seems like there's certain people higher up that tend to just like put more emphasis on her, is what I'm trying to say. And that is also going to cause a little bit of frustration or friction within the group. But yeah, I don't want you guys to worry too much. Obviously, you know, there's always ups and downs, right? Especially with friendships too. What I will say is that if they want to ensure that they stay healthy, they need to rest. Yeah, literally, it's all about the money right now. And for the company, it's like someone, I'm not saying the company, everyone is bad. No, because I definitely do see there's people looking out for them. But I feel like the general overall feeling is like, can we hit that quarterly, you know, goal? Can we make more money? Can we da-da-da-da? And the girls are almost like fish scrambling in the sea, like, you know, and they're just tired. They're just tired. So yeah, I hope that they get some rest. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, next question is, let's see. How close are Hyun and Jung in? How close are Hyun and Jung in? Sorry guys, let me just grab a sip of water. How close are Hyun and Jung in? One more, just one. Just one. Okay. Wow. Whew. Okay. Okay guys, so we have Scorpio, we have no love, we have the world, we have King of Pentacles, we have the moon in reverse, we have the 10 of Swords, and we have the Hanged Man in reverse. What I will say is that, because, okay, sorry, let me just read the whole question. How close are Hyun and Jung in? A year ago, they had pics going to dinner. Just curious if they're really close, because Hyun has been liking a lot of Jung in's Instagram posts lately, and occasionally Jung in would do the same. All I would say with the world card here is that sometimes there are things that are put out into the world for the world to consume. So when that happens, it doesn't necessarily mean it mirrors what actually happens privately. I feel like, you know, sometimes we forget, like, you know, all these entertainers, they have PR teams and things like that. And they're like, oh, this will be good for the public. This will be good for your image and things like that. So with that being said, I'm just going to answer truthfully to how close are Hyun and Jung in through what I see through the cards and my intuition, right? It's a very complicated situation. Are they best friends? No, I think they're very, very cordial with each other. With the King of Pentacles here, they're both very realistic. They're both very realistic about the industry, about how they can come off, about how image can dictate their career as well. And so because of that, and because of the world card here, I feel like there is a little bit of that in play, you know? Maybe one person doesn't want to seem like a heartbroken person, and another person doesn't want to seem like a bad friend or whatever. Things like that. Anyways, I'm not going to get to that into that too much. What I will say is that with Scorpio and the no love here, there is a feeling of like, I need to be careful around you, and I will be careful around you. With the moon in reverse, it's almost like I can see through you. I've unmasked you, you've unmasked me. Like they know each other in a more intimate way now. Not definitely the best thing that's happened through it, but they see each other in a new light is what I'm trying to say. With the 10 of Swords and the Hanged Man in reverse, there is some history there. Are they kind to one another? Yes, they're kind to one another. Are they cordial with each other? Definitely. But I wouldn't say they're best friends. I wouldn't say they are best friends and things like that. Again, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the 10 of Cups. So a previous situation has made it not impossible, but very, very difficult for them to be like a happy family and good friends, okay? This person, these people now, they're just realistic. They're not best friends, okay, you guys? They're not best friends, but they're very cordial with each other, okay? And they are very much realistic about their careers and how they need to be portrayed and how they need to be seen is what I'm seeing, okay? Again, we have the Queen of Wands that keeps, you know, like, anyways, yeah, what I will say is that there's a lot of layers there. There's a lot of history. Are they best friends? No, they're not. But they're very cordial with each other. Okay, guys. Next question is NMIXX Sullyoon's Love Life. NMIXX Sullyoon's Love Life. Let's grab this card. NMIXX Sullyoon's Love Life. Oh, sorry, guys. Card jumped out. Okay, we have Strength. Ten of Wands in reverse. Two of Cups. I feel like I've done this reading before about Sullyoon's love life. And I feel like in the past, I didn't really see anyone. Am I correct? Or am I remembering different? Or is that someone else? I feel like there was definitely someone that I was, okay guys, so in regards to Sullyoon, I hope I'm saying her name right. In regards to Sullyoon's love life, there's definitely someone there. I see that this person has been a constant in her life, like as in she's known this person for quite a while, and they were friends first. This person is someone that's been very patient, kind of like waiting in the wings, okay? I feel like this person is someone that's very smart, very studious, someone that's a little bit more on the quiet side, but very charismatic, very charming, very charismatic. I feel like they've been messaging back and forth. I don't necessarily see this as a full-blown romance just yet, but I think it's very clear that they like each other. Oops, sorry, the card jumped out. We have Shocked and Taurus. I feel like this person is very unexpected and their connection would surprise a lot of people because, yeah, it's not someone that people would expect. But yeah, I feel like they're very much in touch. They're very much, yeah, they're building a connection, that's for sure. And I feel like with the Hanged Man, this person has such a unique perspective that it also makes Sullyoon see things from a different perspective. I see that she can be very much like herself around this person. She feels safe around this person. But yeah, so in regards to her love life, there's definitely someone that she's talking to, someone that she's texting, someone that she's you know, thinking about, things like that. And this person is someone that's very smart and definitely charismatic and someone that people would not expect. But yeah, guys, I just want to see how many more 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still have 6 questions, and to be honest with you, I'm a little bit drained already, so I'm gonna finish the reading here. I'll have the second part in the next few days. But yeah, guys, I will see you in the next few days. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and yeah, I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye.